The Caligula Murders, Part 13. A week passed. Silence, except for the occasional flesh crawler, easily dealt with. The symbol, embedded in the earth, was slowly forming a cube. It felt like a cage. Then, him. Nyarlathotep. He was everywhere, a lurking presence. He'd stand outside homes, peering in with swirling tentacles, his gaze lingering on the residents. Those who slept dreamt they'd find him looming over them, their minds poisoned with unbearable nightmares. If anyone woke, he vanished, leaving them questioning sanity. Was it just a nightmare, or was this being stalking them, mapping them out? He was playing a game. One night, Brody dreamt he found Nyarlathotep inches from his face. His mind reeled from horrific visions of a world consumed by a creeping, flesh-like darkness, a world where Nyarlathotep was king, and humanity nothing more than insects to be crushed. When Brody opened his eyes, the god was gone, but the memory of the visions, their icy grip on his soul, remained. He knew it wasn't just a bad dream. The next morning, the town was quieter, a tense silence hanging heavy in the air. It felt as if the town were holding its breath, waiting. Ray found Brody staring blankly at the sky. The terror in his eyes told Ray everything he needed to know. That night, under the pale glow of the sickly moon, the cube of the symbol pulsed with an unnatural light, the sickly sweet scent filling the air. A low hum resonated from the crater, a vibration that felt like it ran through their bones, shaking them to the core. Then, it split open, not in a violent eruption, but with a slow, deliberate crack, revealing a darkness so profound it seemed to swallow the light itself. Something emerged from this abyssal maw, something huge and indescribable, something that chilled them to the bone. It was ancient, older than time itself, and its presence was a palpable weight, suffocating and inescapable. Nyarlathotep was insignificant compared to this being. This was the architect of the nightmare. Ray and Brody watched, frozen, as the being extended a limb, not flesh or bone, but something more primal, more alien. The limb reached towards the cube, the symbol pulsing frantically in response. The horror was complete. The next wave of flesh metal abominations began to rise from the earth. These were new abominations, far more grotesque and powerful than the previous wave. Ray knew that this time, they had no chance. This was the end. As the colossal, ancient entity rose completely, it let out a deafening roar, and the sky turned black. The world was ending. And Nyarlathotep watched.